Welcome to the International School for Government module on robust decision making. My name is Benedict Wilkinson. I'm a Senior Research Fellow here at King's and the Polis Institute. In this module, we'll be looking at uncertainty, futures and horizon scanning. We will be looking at how to make robust, evidence-based decisions when the world around us is deeply volatile and complex, when it is uncertain. I'm delighted to be joined by two collaborators from RAND Corporation. First, Robert Lempert. Rob is a professor at the Pardee RAND Graduate School, principal researcher at the RAND Corporation, and director of the Frederick S. Pardee Center for Longer Range Global Policy and the Future Human Condition. His research focuses on decision-making under conditions of deep uncertainty, with an emphasis on climate change, energy, and the environment. Second, David Groves. Dave is also a professor at the Pardee RAND Graduate School, co-director of the RAND Water and Climate Resilience Center, and a senior policy researcher at the RAND Corporation. He is a key developer of new methods of decision-making under deep uncertainty and specialises in their application to water resources planning and climate adaptation. I'm delighted to be joined by you both. Together, you have both helped pioneer a world-leading and bespoke model for decision-making under deep uncertainty, and we're very grateful that you're joining us on the course. Rob, I was wondering to start off if you could sketch out a little bit more about what is deep uncertainty and why it's important.
Yeah, Ben, I'm happy to. Deep uncertainty occurs when the parties to a decision don't know or can't agree on the likelihood of alternative futures, how our actions are related to consequences, or how to value alternative outcomes. Deep uncertainty is an important concept because it's a defining characteristic of today's world. We live in fast-changing, hard-to-predict times. One can hardly scroll through your news feed without confronting stories that a week ago or yesterday would have seemed outside the realm of possibility. In one policy area after another, people speak of changes larger than anything since the automobile transformed our cities, electricity banished the dark, or the printing press fundamentally changed our relationship with knowledge. And faced with such uncertainty, a natural inclination is to clutch at verities. So some embrace traditional practices because they've worked in the past. Others to seek to banish the uncertainty, hoping that with big enough data or smart enough algorithms, we can predict the future with confidence. So in this course, we take a fundamentally different approach. Rather than try to see the future with a false clarity, we'll discuss how to make good decisions without relying on the need for good predictions.
Fantastic. So can you just whet our appetite a little bit, just as we get going, and give us a bit of a sense or a taster of your approach?
Sure. As you know, quantitative analysis is indispensable for making sound policy choices. We need solid evidence and good science to make good decisions. But often our evidence and science, while vital, doesn't really provide us a crystal ball. And fortunately, the combination of increasingly powerful information technology, new insights from the decision sciences, and a growing recognition of the perils of prediction in today's fast-changing world, this has all spawned a new field called decision-making under deep uncertainty. And this course focuses on robust decision-making, a central pillar of this new and growing field. And really, RDM rests on a simple concept. Rather than use computer models and data to describe a best estimate future, RDM stress tests policy proposals over thousands, sometimes millions of plausible futures. Analysts then use visualization and statistical analysis of the resulting large database of model runs to help decision makers identify, evaluate, and choose robust strategies, ones that perform well over a wide range of futures, often by evolving over time in response to new information. RDM provides a powerful approach for helping policy and risk analysts to do their work under conditions of deep uncertainty. But in addition, it's also useful in support of participatory stakeholder engagement. Decades of experience and research have made clear that analytics, the discovery and communication of meaningful patterns in quantitative information, is most effective when closely linked to users' needs. RDM's analytics are specifically designed to improve conversations among decision makers and stakeholders faced with deeply uncertain future challenges. As we'll discuss in the course, RDM is often used to support participatory deliberation with analysis among stakeholder groups.
Fantastic. Really looking forward to hearing more. Dave, can you tell us a little bit about the structure of the course, just how we're going forward?
Yeah, sure, happy to. Well, of course, we're going to cover the mechanics of RDM and how to implement RDM. However, we're also going to spend a lot of time talking about specific applications of RDM and how they've addressed some of the world's most vexing problems, such as water resource management in some of the world's largest river basins, or autonomous vehicle policy adoption, or even water management in growing Latin American cities. The purpose of the course is really to better understand which problems could benefit from RDM, and then understanding enough about RDM so that you can then apply it. Our aim is to really have the students be able to know an RDM problem when they see it, and then have the expertise to develop a course of study to address that problem. In the first week, we're going to cover concepts of deep uncertainty and robustness. We'll, of course, cover the basics of RDM, and then describe a number of different past applications of RDM. In the second week, we'll do a deep dive into the 5 main steps of RDM. And then in the third week, we're going to provide the student with an opportunity to develop an RDM study for themselves on a topic of their choosing. We'll also discuss the role of decision support in RDM, and lastly, provide a recipe for study implementation.
Well, we hope you agree it's going to be a really exciting course. Like us, we're really looking forward to it, and we hope you enjoy it.